So here we have the roundabout. This is Upper Shoreham Road, and this is the A270. So at first glances, it looks like the exit is off to the right, the third exit, this being the first exit, second exit, third exit. So initially I'd think to stick to the right lane until you get to your exit. But let's have a look on Street View and see what it looks like. See if there's any road markings or signs to help confirm. So on approach, I'm first going to change the Street View to last year's one. It's quite a good feature you can do this, so basically I can get rid of the traffic. It's a bit quieter and easier to see what's going on. So on approach to the roundabout, there doesn't appear to be any road signs confirming what to do. That would normally be the first thing I'd look for. So as we come up to the roundabout, here's some road markings. This is also what we need to look for. So A270, so it's saying to stick to the right lane for A270. Our exit appears to be the one over there. And I completely agree, it's definitely off to the right, so I'll definitely stick to the right lane here. Now the question is, when you enter the roundabout, should you go to the middle lane? I 100% would not. The reason being, if we look at the road markings here, middle lane, if I can probably get a better view of it, is Superstore. And basically, if we look on back to the approach to the roundabout, this left lane is going to be going to the Superstore because it's straight and left. So if you try to use the right lane to go into the middle, you're going to collide with the cars that are using this left lane. I most definitely wouldn't go right to middle. I'd go right and stay to the right. And the road markings confirm it here. Stick to the right, A270. Now you could debate, could approach the roundabout in the left lane and then go to the middle. That would technically be safe initially at that point. Then goes off to the Superstore here. The only issue I see with that, if you try to then use that lane to come round here, to go for the third exit to the A270, is any traffic merging from here are going to expect you to turn off down here. And there is an increased risk of them pulling out in front of you. So I just wouldn't personally do it, it just seems too risky. What I forgot to add here is when driving, we need to really be driving predictably. So doing things other drivers expect us to do. If we use the left lane to turn right, third exit, it's going to potentially confuse a lot of drivers and therefore increase the risk of getting into an accident. And if you did get into an accident, you could be the one at fault as you were doing the roundabout incorrectly, not following the advice in the highway code and following the road markings. I would most definitely stick to the right at the moment. And then once you've passed this second exit, this point here, start checking mirrors, middle and left mirror, and left blind spot. Start signalling left and looking to move across. So the idea is you should be getting towards the left lane now. You shouldn't still be in the right lane like this white car, because that's basically leaving it too late to move across. Actually, in fact, it could work. There's two lanes to exit. So actually a safe thing to do, you could approach in the right lane, stick in the right lane all the way around the roundabout, and then exit in the right lane. Therefore, you won't have to change lanes. You just have to be mindful of, in case this black car here decides to try and cut in front of you and go across, like that in front of your path. This is actually the other risk of using that left lane to go round to the right at the roundabout. If you followed the red line like shown in this picture, and someone tried to exit the roundabout following the green line, there's likely to be a collision. Now, you could debate, is it their fault, as the person following the green line isn't supposed to exit in the right lane, as it's hatched off. But personally, it's not really worth getting the hassle of it, as it's going to be probably 50-50. You shouldn't be doing what you're doing, they shouldn't be what they're doing that they're doing. probably best just avoid the situation in the first place. That's just my thoughts on how I'll deal with this roundabout.